In this video, we're going to take a look at creating a solution and then adding projects to it. That's a little bit different than maybe what we've done up to this point. Whenever we created a project from the new project dialog, it automatically creates a solution file for us with whatever project type that we selected by default. But that doesn't always work for every case. Perhaps maybe you want a little more finer grained control over creating solutions. So what we're going to do is create a new blank solution, and it's going to bring up the new project and allow us to select a project type, but in this case it defaults to the Visual Studio Solutions blank solution. And I'm going to just type in sample solution and accept the default location. I'm going to select OK. Now when I do this, all that I get in the Solution Explorer is simply a blank solution with 0 projects. Now what I can do is right-click on this solution and select Add, and I've repositioned the window, but what appears is Add New Project, or I can select an existing project or a project from the web. And I'm just going to select New Project, and the Add New Project window appears, and I can now add Visual Basic projects, Visual C# projects, and deployment projects all to the same solution, so that it doesn't matter what type of project that I create, I can add them all to the same solution. So, for example, what I'll do here is just add a ASP.NET application, and I'll put sample application. And when I do, after a few moments, the Solution Explorer will refresh, and we'll see that a new project will be created underneath that solution. So after a few moments, the web project is created. Now I want you to notice something. Here, the solution name is Sample Solution, but my project name is Sample Application. And I think that's an important distinction, because there will be many times where you don't want the default behavior, which is that whatever you name your project is what the solution winds up being named as well. So this helps you avoid that. Why would you ever want to use a solution in the first place? Well, we addressed that to some extent in the previous video in Lesson 1008. But just to recap, the reason why you'd want to do this is to keep a collection of different related projects, such as maybe components that you want to use within your web forms application, as well as a setup project that you're going to create. And you want all these files to be packaged together so that you can kind of keep tabs on everything that's related to this one solution. Also, it helps when you're debugging across projects to have them all open within the same solution, and you can debug from one project, and then when you make a call into a component, it'll go into another project, and you'll be able to actually see that appear in the main area whenever you're debugging your app. So there's a lot of good reasons why you want to do that, and these will become more evident as we continue on through the LearnVisualStudio.net series. But that is it for this video on how to add a solution and add a project to that solution. We hope that you enjoy this video and you learned a lot. Thank you.